Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Avita Triagustin from Group 2, which include Darisa Salsabila and Suryani. Today we will be discussing clean water and sanitation. Did you know that every year 1% of the water gets polluted? Many communities lack access to clean water and proper sanitation. This is because 99% of the Earth's water cannot be used by humans and many other living creatures. Less than 1% of water supports most of the forms of life we are familiar with. This is also due to the fact that this 1% of fresh water is becoming more polluted each year. Several steps have been taken. In 2010, the world met the United Nations Millennium Development Goal, or MDG, to reduce the proportion of people without sustainable access to safe drinking water. However, 663 million people still lack access to improved drinking water sources.
Investing in better sanitation infrastructure can significantly improve quality of life, reduce waterborne diseases, improve public health, and decrease the economic burden of illness. Countries that have heavily invested in this sector have shown positive results, such as a reduction in child mortality to a degree, as well as overall improvement in public health.
However, there are major concerns about the sustainability about this investment, particularly in remote areas where the cost of building and maintaining is very high, and in terms of the local community's ability to manage and maintain these infrastructures for long term. Therefore, this infrastructure could become ineffective. And another issue is a difficulty for bringing or building the infrastructure in areas they are extremely remote, and it can make access challenging.
Create the Water Project, a community that raises funds for hygiene and sanitation, rainwater harvesting, drainage wells, sand dams, and spring protection.
Alternative solutions such as eco-friendly technologies, simple water management systems that are sustainable for small areas. Because as local communities in remote areas still have a little knowledge and experience to maintain the large infrastructure. And how can we convince the local communities that the tools or the infrastructure is safe to use?
The infrastructure investment is not only physical investment but also a long-term investment, as bringing clean water and can help in education and hunger with access to water to leading food security, reducing crop loss, and ultimately health bodies improve health, while water can break the cycle of poverty by reducing time lost due to illness and allowing people to return to the work.
What about the remote areas where the population doesn't have knowledge to maintaining the infrastructure?
We from the community can help how to maintain the infrastructure to the local population. And of course, we will teach and assist with monthly check to ensure that the infrastructure operates effectively. And we will also make adjustments so that the infrastructure is not too complicated for the community, as we'll know that most of them lack knowledge in this area.
How do we bring the tools and build the infrastructure in areas that don't even have roads?
To transport the materials, we can use vessel or ask from local residents, and we can also use air transportation if it's not feasible to use land or sea transportation.
Building adequate sanitation infrastructure is crucial for improving quality of life. But without careful planning and the right sustainability models, large investments could be wasted. Therefore, more flexible solutions based on community participation as well as the
Okay, friends, and Miss Ayu, it seems that we have reached the end of this discussion. To conclude, water is very important for the life of living creatures. As stated in the Quran, every living thing is created from water. Therefore, let us take care of water to prevent pollution by not littering and using water wisely, so that future generations and the environment can enjoy clean water for granted education and health. That's all from us. We apologize for any mistakes. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.